Hey friends, it's Sarah from All Manner of Inspiration. Today I'm sharing with you all of my awesome April favorites. I hope you guys are doing wonderful on the other side of the screen. April just flew by for me. I feel like I blinked and it was gone. I did so many incredible things this month, took some fantastic trips, and found some wonderful things to share with you guys that I really enjoyed this month. I absolutely love springtime. Let's call it an honorary favorite. It's my favorite season. It is not hot enough in Texas yet to where you don't want to be outside. It's beautiful and sunny and breezy, and my back porch is my favorite place to be this spring. So just excuse all the background noises out there. Let's just concentrate on the goodies at hand. I'm gonna start with my Young Living favorites. I took a trip with my husband to the Grand Canyon this month. It was an incredible anniversary trip. It is definitely a favorite. I'll talk a little bit more about it later on in the video. And so when I took that trip, a couple of Young Living products really rose to the surface. The first one is a tried and true favorite that I've shared with you guys before. This is the Deep Relief Roll-On. This is an essential oil blend that I absolutely love. It's wonderful to ease muscle tension. If you just want to feel a nice cool tingle, it's revitalizing, it's refreshing. I found that when I went to the Grand Canyon, and in particular was at a higher altitude than I'm used to, the Grand Canyon's at about 7,000 feet, I really loved this, and my body loved it and responded really well to it. I found that if I would just apply it along my temples and the top of my forehead, I really felt so good, and I noticed a really wonderful difference in how I felt. I used it almost non-stop at the Grand Canyon. I use it all the time at home, but I noticed that it affected me differently. The cooling, tingling sensation really helped how I felt. It really eased any sort of tension. It was just an indispensable part of my daily routine when I was at the Grand Canyon, and I loved it. Along those lines, the Aroma Life Essential Oil Blend is one that I've used many a time and recommended multiple times. I've talked about this essential oil blend on my channel before. It is a tried and true favorite for me. This blend is particularly supportive to your cardiovascular system and your circulatory system. And being up at the Grand Canyon, this was one I reached for all the time. I like to apply this one on the plane when I'm flying, and I loved putting this on every day. And I noticed it just really helped me feel wonderful and revitalized and refreshed. This was an indispensable favorite as well at the Grand Canyon. And then one that I loved for all of my travel, this is the Lavender Lip Balm from Young Living. I'm not a lip balm person, and I wouldn't think that putting a lip balm with the lavender scent on it would be something I would enjoy. Usually that's something I would wear aromatically as a perfume as opposed to putting on my lips. That being said, this is my favorite lip balm I've ever used. I use it almost every other day. And when I was in the Grand Canyon, I use this all the time. And when I took my trip to Michigan to the writing conference I went to, I'll share the vlog card up there, I used that every day as well. It was particularly good, I think, because it was a cooler climate and there were cooler temperatures. And I really loved this. It helped keep my lips nice and soft. If you saw my video for the giveaway, this is one of the products I'm giving away to a lucky subscriber. So keep your eye out for that video. I'll put the card up there as well. So those were all my Young Living favorites. I only had a couple this month, but the ones that I had, I used almost every single day and loved them. So now I'm going to share some beauty favorites with you. A couple of beauty products really rose to the surface for me this month. The first couple are lipsticks. I love finding fun lipsticks. And yes, I'm a creature of habit. I tend to put the same colors on, but I found one or two that I really loved that are in the family of colors that I love. The first one is the Clinique Berry Pop. I like the packaging. It's very cute and small. I'm wearing it right now. It's just a really lovely dark berry stain. The other thing I like is it's this little top, looks like a mirror. So if I'm out and about, I can use the top to apply my lipstick. So that was kind of fun. There is the shade. It's very moisturizing. I love it. And it's great because you can amp up your makeup when you're going out. It was something that I could wear for a natural look or a more elegant night out on the town kind of look. So I really loved this one. And then the second lipstick is very similar. I actually just picked it up a couple of days ago, but it was a lipstick I've been eyeing for a while. The brand is Pure, P-U-R. I saved the box to show you. This is the Lip Lure hydrating lip lacquer, and the color I got is Fancy. So it's in this very pretty silver packaging, and there are 2 different sides. So it looks like you can open both sides, but you can actually only open one side. There is the side. It's got this really nice sponge tip applicator. I know it looks a little messy, but it's really not going on. And the bottom side is where you flick it to get the liquid to come into the sponge. I'm gonna swatch this one on my hand so you guys can see the color. It's a really, really lovely rose creamy color. I love the applicator, and if I don't want to go as dark as the Berry Pop color that I have on, I find this is a great solution for just every day, but still wanting to just give your face just a bump of color. And then my final makeup product that I fell in love with this month was a little bit pricey. It was kind of a little treat to myself. I bought it right around my birthday, but I wanted to get some pressed mineral powder foundation. A person at Sephora, they are so good at selling me makeup, showed me this line. I'm showing you the packaging because it was so luxe and so nice. This is the Becca Perfect Skin Mineral Powder Foundation. I got the shade Shell. This is the box it comes in. And guys, look, I've never had a powder that has a little pouch. It's really, really cute, very small. It's a little zipper pouch, and your little compact comes in there. It's really nice and fancy. It is a mineral powder foundation. Now, this to me looked way too light for my skin at first glance, but when I put it on in the store and the makeup artist and I looked at it under the lights, it's really nice because I have rosacea and get red on my cheeks, and so this was a great color because it blended in very naturally and really helps take away that red rosacea look in my cheeks. So I'm wearing it right now. I'm actually wearing it on top of a little bit of other foundation that I have, and with this little cute carrying case, it fits in my purse fabulously. And I like this because I can wear it by itself or I can apply it on top of my other foundation. So it's a really versatile makeup. This has been a big, big favorite for me this month. I have a favorite pen to share with you. I picked up a pen when I was at the Festival of Faith and Writing in Michigan. It was completely an impulse buy. I didn't plan on getting it. I was at the bookstore in a line for a book signing. I realized I'd forgotten my pen. This is the Pilot Dr. Grip ballpoint pen. It's usually in different colors. And what caught my eye with this is that it is all white. It is a special edition that's all white, and then there's this really nice pretty blue tealy color. They had this in all white and then this blue and then a hot pink color. I actually was checking out at the bookstore register and signed a receipt with this pen, and as I wrote with it I thought, oh my word, what is that pen? It writes so beautifully. And I never really bought the hype before with the Dr. Grip pens, but there's a reason they're so popular. This grip here is very soft and cushiony, and it writes wonderfully. I love the way it sits in your hand and it rolls across the page really well. The ink flow is great. It's a black ballpoint. I've been using it almost every single day, and now it's indispensable and stays in my purse. And then I have some foodie items that were kind of fun. This one I was so excited about. This was straight up a present to myself. I had been looking for a stainless steel coffee tumbler, and I'd been eyeing this on Amazon for months. I am a huge Gilmore Girl fan, and if any of you guys are, you will resonate with this as well. This is a Luke's Stars Hollow stainless steel coffee tumbler. Isn't this awesome, guys? I honestly didn't know what the quality was gonna be. I thought, well, it'll just be a fun novelty item. I was so happy that it ended up being a really high quality item. This was such an awesome tumbler that I took it with me to the Grand Canyon. I'll put the Amazon link below where I picked it up. Amazon uses different companies to fulfill their orders, and I think the company that makes this is called Cafe Press, but it's really substantial. Stainless steel inside. The other thing I like is it's got a very nice little top there. It's not bulky, but this little piece snaps over the opening where you drink, and then it snaps on the other side. So you can drink your coffee and don't have to worry about it spilling or leaking. It seals really, really nicely. And of course, if you are a Gilmore Girls fan, Luke Steiner, Stars Hollow, Connecticut. I just love this. And with the new Gilmore Girls reboot that's coming to Netflix soon, I just thought it would be a really fun novelty thing to get, but it's also very functional, very practical, and I've used it nonstop. And I love it because I can put coffee in it and it keeps it hot. And then when it gets warmer and when I've been working out, I've actually been putting ice water in it, and it keeps it nice and cold for a long time. And because it's stainless steel, I can also put the Vitality essential oils in my drinks that I put in here. And then along those lines, I have an interesting kind of foodie favorite here. My husband got sick this month, and And when he doesn't feel well or his tummy feels upset, he likes to drink Gatorade. When you need more electrolytes in your body, the temptation is to buy Gatorade. There's so many bad ingredients in Gatorade. They've got high fructose corn syrup, all sorts of stuff. So I was trying to find a replacement for an electrolyte Gatorade type drink for when I'm working out, if I'm getting ready to do a workout, and I just want to put a little extra oomph into the water that I'm drinking. I found some other additions where they're powders and you put them into your water, and they either have really bad chemicals in them and artificial sweeteners and all that kind of stuff, or they have good ingredients and they just taste awful. I only have one left, so I saved it to show you guys. It's the Ultima Replenisher Balanced Electrolyte Powder, and I have the grape flavor. You could probably find these at any health food stores, any gourmet stores, natural food grocery stores. The grape flavor is my absolute favorite, but I also picked up the raspberry flavor, and that one was good too. This is what the packet looks like. And it was about 79 cents for this packet. We loved these. I used these a lot in the Grand Canyon to make sure that I stayed hydrated. They have good ingredients. There's a lot of really good minerals in there. And the sweetener is stevia that they use. So they're sweet, but they don't taste funny. So as an honorary favorite, I thought I'd show you. This is the water bottle I picked up at the Target dollar spot. Isn't that really cute? It comes with this little cloth holder, and it's just a plain water bottle, and it has a little handle. Got it for $5. Can't beat the Target dollar spot with that. It kind of smells like grape Kool-Aid. Looks like it too. And then I give it a good shake. I love it. I think it tastes very similar to grape Kool-Aid. It's just the right amount of sweetness. It's got non-GMO ingredients, a stevia leaf extract, and a luo han guao fruit extract, which I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and I'm sorry if I am not pronouncing it. I hate it when people mispronounce things. That is a natural fruit extract that I have seen in different health drinks. And then it has 4 carbs total, 15 calories total per serving. There's vitamin C, magnesium, all sorts of really awesome minerals. So I think I'm going to experiment with putting one of these packets in and then maybe adding some lime vitality, orange vitality, tangerine vitality, and seeing what the combo of that taste is. I'm sure it'd be fantastic. Really, really like these. I recommend them. I will put that link down below so you can check them out. And then my final favorite, you guys, was the experiences that I had. My husband and I had a fantastic trip to the Grand Canyon. We were celebrating our 5th anniversary. It ended up being an extra special trip because we were originally supposed to take the trip at the beginning of April, and my husband got really sick. He got a pretty bad stomach bug, and it was so bad that we had to cancel the trip. Thankfully, my husband had booked our trip with travel protection and coverage. We were able to get a refund on all the first arrangements that we had made so that when we rebooked everything, we should be coming out totally breaking even, which is awesome. And it really felt like it was kind of meant to be because the weather was forecasted to be really icky the first time we were supposed to go to the canyon. So when we went a couple weeks later, the weather was incredible. It was like it was showing off. It was sunny and gorgeous in the 60s. It didn't get hotter than 70, maybe 75 at the most one day. We actually rode mules along the south rim of the Grand Canyon. I'll share a little bit of footage up there to give you a little taste of that. I am talking about all those things and sharing all of that wonderful trip in some vlogs that I am editing. And it was a great balance of vlogging and sharing some of the experience with you guys, but then also having lots of just time to ourselves to relax and rewind and recharge, rejuvenate. It was just a glorious trip. If you've never been to the Grand Canyon, but you're thinking about going, I cannot stress enough that you should go. I do not like extremely hot temperatures, so that was also part of the deal for us, is that I told my husband I would love to go as long as we went before it got hot in the summer. We did a little bit of hiking, we rode mules, we had an incredible time seeing the canyon, we had fantastic hotel accommodations, we just felt like all of the excursions that we took around the canyon were really well maintained and booked, and the people that were helping out with them are really knowledgeable. So huge, 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 huge favorite. I also took a trip to a writing conference this month, and I did share the vlog that I shot there, and it was a wonderful experience, a very quick trip, just went by myself, and had a great time. I got to meet a lot of writers that I have worked with online but never met in person. So it was really great to see them in person, face to face, give them a big hug, and learn so much about writing. I heard some of my favorite authors speak. There were people like me that aren't published or that maybe consider themselves new to the writing life, and then there were seasoned writers, and we were all alongside of each other. Sometimes I feel like there are conferences you go to and the speakers and the people that are presenting things are kind of up in this higher echelon and they're untouchables, and then there's the people going. And I don't feel like it's the case that way at all at the Festival of Faith and Writing. They have a nice mix of everyone coming together and sharing and learning and growing, and it was a really amazing trip. And then April was also my birthday month, so I was thrilled to celebrate another birthday. It was actually really calm and relaxing, didn't do a huge amount of stuff because we had just taken these incredible trips, and I was able just to spend my birthday with my husband, and he took me to a wonderful dinner, and we just had a wonderful quiet day at home. I read a lot of the books that I picked up on my conference. It was actually a great day just to relax and unwind. So I feel very recharged and refreshed after such an incredible month. I'm really looking forward to May and the creative projects that I've got on board, and I'm so grateful that I got to experience so many wonderful things this month. So those are all of my April favorites. We had fantastic experiences. It was just a glorious month. So I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please consider subscribing to my channel. I'd love for you to click that button down there below. I love sharing favorites videos with you. Let me know in the comments what some of your favorite things were in the month of April. Take care on the other side of that screen, guys. I'll be back at you soon with another video. Bye!